Thank you for flying with us and welcome to D.C.
On a quick trip to D.C., whether you've been exercising your glutes on the longest escalators in the hemisphere or exercising your First Amendment rights, eventually, you're going to want a break.
I've been a journalist for a really long time, and the best part of political writing is being somewhere in America and talking to a bunch of people about things that they care about, and then, getting some good food somewhere. Wow, look at that. I'm digging into that thing.
Before moving to D.C. to cover national politics, Jada spent a year traipsing the globe writing travel articles for the New York Times that at least 5 of your friends forwarded to you. She's on the road a lot and always has an eye out for new places to eat.
Basically, everywhere I land, I punch in every recommendation on a Google map. Did you want me to say that whenever I land in an airport, I open up Eater?
Well, only if you really mean it.
I mean, it's true.
Okay, Jada, that's some journalistic integrity right there. As Jada can tell you, D.C. has some really good Trini food. And at Kane, you gotta start with the wings.
Oh God, that's really good. That's delicious.
These are our jerk wings. Jerk wings are traditionally Jamaican as well. The spices came from their Aboriginal people, but a lot of escaped slaves used to use it to preserve meats. If you're on the run, it's like the perfect food. They're smoked for 3 hours. After a 24-hour marinade, we finish our wings with our smoked butter. Turns out to be really delicious. These are our jerk wings.
Peter had been perfecting that 24-hour marinade for years before teaming up with his sister to open Kane. And here on H Street, Peter and Janine offer up a menu full of the foods they grew up eating in Trinidad and Tobago.
These are pickled vegetables that we pickle in-house, some hot peppers. This is our snapper escovitch.
We often have people come and say they've never had anything like this, and they say every time they come to D.C., this is going to be a stop that they have to make. The Cane Sour, which is a new cocktail. This drink is really centered around Angostura bitters. So that's a new addition to the rum flights, which a lot of folks like to come try with friends.
Instead of waiting for the drink cart to foist over one tiny bottle of booze up in the air, dip into a flight of rum before you fly and sample these goods from the West Indies. The name Cane is a nod to all this rum they're pouring up behind the bar and to the history of the sugarcane industry.
Trinidadian food became this unique entity because of the unique combination of people that made Trinidad their home. The African slaves who worked the land, the indentured laborers from India stayed there. They brought their cooking techniques, their flavors.
There is sort of a style of Indian food that's uniquely Trinidadian and Caribbean, and the spice blend is just really unique.
The Indian influence and those layered flavors are featured in Kane's tiffin lunchbox. These tins are still a popular way to carry lunch in India and the West Indies today.
All right, guys, so we're gonna build our tiffin.
In this tower of tin, flaky fried paratha is the base layer for a stack of curries. Okay, on the second floor, we've got chicken. Upstairs, eggplant and tomato chokas, and up top, slow-cooked tender beef.
You need to get in with the bread. Everybody has their own technique. You make the perfect bite, whatever your perfect bite is.
Wash down all that spice with a lot of rum, and you'll be feeling good by takeoff time.